Hi, welcome to a challenge video. To celebrate the release of Resident Evil 4 Remake, I'm gonna 100% complete the achievements of Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3, and Resident Evil 4 the Classic. Because I want that sweet ribbon and 100% completion on Steam, alright? I'm a big fan of Resident Evil. So, to not have completed them until now, blasphemy. I'll try to put Resident Evil 2, 3, and 4 all in one video. Can I even do it? The answer is yes, because you're watching this, so therefore...
Resident Evil 2.
First game on our list, Resident Evil 2 Remake. Since I have 3 games, I'm only going to show you the hardest achievements to get in the game, because mainly, most of them are just complete the story, get the achievement. Alright, so for me, the hardest ones, completing the story on hardcore and getting an S rank. I did this eventually with Leon and Claire. I started with Leon first to get that sweet S+. I'll show you in the end that I got it, and I also did it with Claire. It was pretty hard, but nothing too complicated. It was just mainly memorizing where to go and the most efficient path, honestly. Also, by doing these 2 campaigns, I took advantage to read all the lores and to destroy all Mr. Raccoons. As you can see in the screen, I shot the damn raccoon already. Alright, got the achievements. Here are the results: S+ on Leon and S+ on Claire. Both around 1 hour, pretty simple. These 3 achievements, also the same thing: completing the game without healing, completing the game without opening the item box, and completing the game with 14,000 steps or fewer in one playthrough. This is actually pretty easy doing with Claire. You go with Claire on assisted mode, and the way I did it, I completed all 3 achievements at the same time. As you can see here in the gameplay, just ignore most of the zombies, keep running, and don't heal. It's easy actually. Doing this way, of course, you can do it on the hardest mode. I wouldn't recommend though, because then you're just making your life way harder, especially if you're just going for the achievements. So here you go, assisted, 1 hour and 30 minutes, S+, only 1 save. Do the Claire second run on assisted, and you should be able to get this achievement in no time. And now, the hardest achievement of them all, Hell of a Sheriff. Before you even try to complete this challenge, you need to complete all those stories, which in itself, they're already pretty challenging. Man, oh boy. This mode demands so much out of you. I died so many times by my own stupidity. Like, look at the amount of zombies that are here, and I somehow lived through all this. And I'm here thinking, if I just run and keep running, I'll be okay. Why am I slipping through all these zombies? Like you cannot defend yourself, man. And I remembered.
Say goodbye to daily stains and dirty surfaces with new kitchen gun.
And because I remembered I had guns, eventually I completed the goddamn challenge. Yeah, this one's pretty tough, but I can't deny, this game mode is very fun. It's challenging enough to make you feel stressed, but also feels very arcadey. And then, once you complete this game mode, you get this sweet soundtrack. Like, listen to this. And just like that, we've completed Resident Evil 2. It was so much fun, and now I got that ribbon right on my Steam profile. Let's move on, because we still have 2 other games to go. Resident Evil 3. This game, I have a lot of opinions about it. I will still complete it. This is probably one of the worst remakes in my opinion, but I like it for what it is. But I'm here for the achievements, not to review the game, so let's look at these achievements, shall we? Alright, in order to complete Resident Evil 3 Remake, we have to play this game 3 times. 1 on hardcore to unlock Nightmare, and 1 on Nightmare to unlock the Inferno. I'll talk about the Inferno later. Right now, let's just focus on getting the S rank, doing the minimalistic, and I need those later, which is pretty much just healing once, because you're kind of mandatory to heal on a certain part of the game, and Sprinter. But what if I told you all of these can be done rather quickly? There's a secret grind you can do in this game. I don't even know why it's in this game, but I'll show you. So, for some reason in this game, there's a thing called a shop. Everything you do in the game, every challenge you do, and how many times you complete the game, you gain these points. These points then can be traded for like costumes or for things that can benefit you on your playthrough. Here's the thing. It's gonna take you a long time to get these if you're playing normally, alright? You don't not play normally to get these, or else you're gonna have like 100 hours in this game. The easier way to do it, though, that I found out, because I don't have all month to grind for Resident Evil 3 Remake, is to go with Carlos on hardcore difficulty. Go to a section where he needs to defend Jill, and what you're gonna do is gonna repeat that section over and over again, because you need to kill all those zombies. You're gonna use all Carlos's guns until you get those challenges done. As you can see in the screen here, you gotta kill a lot of freaking zombies. Like, look at the amount. On a normal playthrough, you will not be able to do this even if you kill every single zombie on a normal playthrough. It will not be possible for you to do this. The only way to do it is by grinding Carlos for about 45 minutes of straight loading the save and redoing the same part over and over again to get these points. Only then, are you following me here? Only then we access this shop just to buy the infinite rocket launcher. We are doing all of this to get a rocket launcher that will make our playthroughs easier. So, did you write that down? Good, because now you can breathe and unlock these free achievements. Stop worrying, alright? Minimalistic, the healing, and the sprinter. Now all I need to do is just complete the game on Nightmare with a rocket and shove this big laser in Nemesis' mouth. It's actually pretty cool. I really like this scene though. This is the redeeming factor of this game, is the end part, because I really like it. This is a shame that she doesn't say the iconic line that Jill says on the original game.
You want stars? I'll give you stars.
Take the hint, I guess, is okay.
Come on! Next time, take the hit!
And with that, I completed these achievements right here. Got the S rank and completed the game on Nightmare mode. Now, after you complete the game on Nightmare mode, you unlock a challenging mode called Inferno mode. And there you go. This is the result screen. Nightmare mode completed. Got an S rank. Died once because the Nemesis in the end is very RNG. And I'll explain more in the Inferno mode so you can see how many times I died there. Inferno mode. With the rocket, it's not as bad as it sounds, but without it, you're gonna have a hard time in this mode. At least I did, alright? I'm not the best player in the world, but I had a hard time trying to do this with normal guns because of my pride, and I said screw it and went with a rocket. Even then, once you reach Nemesis, get ready to die. A lot. This man is made out of RNG. The amount of slaps this man can produce is the amount of slaps you must click on the like button. Alright, so you can see what I mean. This is a fight on Inferno. You see that slap? I dodged it. I dodged it. I dodged it. Wow. That was great, right? That was free slaps. But now watch. What is this? You failed to dodge one slap. This man will slap you back to your last save file. Who designed this? No one played tested, that's for sure. They said, oh, just slap a hard mode in that. But somehow I just dodged everything and was able to kill him. Well, except that slap. That doesn't count. So after that, I proceeded to shoot Nikolai and finish the game. And there you have it. Here's the results screen. Inferno completed. 1 hour and 15 minutes. S rank and died once. Kinda glad I finished the game, honestly, because I'm so ready to move on. But before that, let me just... there you go. Much better. there you go. Another game bites the dust. Resident Evil 3, definitely not one of my favorites in terms of remakes. But I did it. It's there. The ribbon is in my profile. Now, who wants to go to Spain? Do you hear that? Oh yeah, baby. I think it's time. And there you go. We finally reached the best game out of these three, in my opinion. Resident Evil 4, the most innovative game that Capcom has ever made. A lightning in a bottle. Now let's look at these achievements, shall we? But before we go, let's just listen to this.
Resident Evil 4.
Unfortunately, the achievements of Resident Evil 4 Classic is very short, and they're mostly tied to story. The only ones I can see that you have to get out of your way is to complete the game on Professional, acquire all the costumes in the game, and all the bottle caps, which pretty much is the shooting range. Well, let's do it then, and enjoy every moment. I'm going to try to complete all 3 achievements in one run. Since I already completed the game back then in normal difficulty, I started the game immediately in professional difficulty. Also, if you notice anything strange with my game, it's because I'm using Resident Evil 4 tweaks, which pretty much lets me see the FPS and adjust the FOV, because it turns out I get a little nauseous with the original Resident Evil 4 FOV. Now, I know there's purists out there that say it's on purpose, that's how it's meant to be played, but I get nauseous and I couldn't complete the game if it's that zoomed in. I played originally zoomed in with no problem. Alright, but I had to get this mod just to make my playthrough easier and so I can enjoy the game even better. So we start the game with the right foot and we go straight to the village. Start some chaos with the locals because I can't speak Spanish. I meet the local dentist and he doesn't seem to like me very much. We grab the shotgun and we pray because now we have to survive in the most intense moments in Resident Evil 4, the freaking village. Either you kill enough enemies to complete it or you run because you're in professional mode. Every hit almost kills you. Then after 15 minutes of taking kneecaps, the bell decides to ring.
Oh, la campana. Es hora de rezar. Tenemos que irnos. Lord Sattler.
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
And after that iconic line, I'm intrigued where the villagers went. Then all of a sudden, I meet the World Championship of Bingo. You can tell because this guy has a huge beard. That's how you know he's a champion. Then I decided to visit the local church. Thought I needed some confessions to do. Especially after meeting the Bingo champion. I got a little jealous, not gonna lie. So I had an idea to trick the villagers. If I shot the bell, maybe it will sound like it was bingo time again. Then nothing would get in my way, dueling the Bingo champion himself. I felt dirty after being this mischievous, so I went to the lake nearby to wash away my sins. But turns out, I was not the first one. So I just decided to get some fish instead. I think it went pretty well. Since nothing was going well, I just decided to take a little nap. Then, when I woke up, I just realized I came here to complete the game, not to freaking be the champion of Bingo. So yeah, I'm gonna rescue Ashley. Let's finish this. The villagers were still mad at me, so they brought the big guns. But don't worry. Me too.
Ashley!
Don't come!
So we secured,
Listics
then we
too.
kept moving on.
How rude!
After that, Ashley decided to visit the castle, and I met Frieza.
I've been
Look at him.
expecting you, my brethren.
No thanks, bro.
Leon was so done with this guy, you threw a knife at him, and then he got so mad, he decided to transform right there and then. There was only one thing to do in this moment. Yeah, we have to move on. So I got to the island, and I met Snake from Metal Gear Solid. He then proceeded to show me how to use a kitchen knife. Let's just say, he's quite a chef. He got so disappointed with my knife skills, he took his shirt off and transformed right in front of me. I told him this isn't Metal Gear, and he just died. I was so worried for nothing. Look at him. What happened? After that mess, I find the father of the world champion of bingo. Turns out, he was rigging the whole competition from the start, and I knew right there I had to take him down. Then, Ada comes in, calls me a loser, and freaking leaves. Damn, Leon. She's a keeper. Wait, where's Ashley? Oh crap, I forgot about her. I found a jet ski, told Ashley to get over here, and I drove through the sunset. There we go. We achieved the professional run. Now all we gotta do is do the Ada one, because apparently to get all the costumes, you gotta do Separate Ways. I personally didn't know that, alright? It's gonna be also my first time playing Separate Ways. Now let's go to Ada, shall we? Alright, we got Ada campaign. Let's start this. I put on professional, because I don't know, how hard can this be, am I right? And I'm only gonna put the parts that are interesting to me, at least. So in Separate Ways, apparently you do what Ada was doing at the same time as Leon. She's a little bit ahead of Leon. For example, when I entered this house, I was actually intrigued about the shotgun. And when you get there, Ada says, I better leave it for him. Also, the gameplay is very similar. My only gripe with this game mode is that the weapon's already max level. I guess it's very short. So my enjoyment with it got a little stripped away. But now, none of that matters. I want to know who designed this boss, alright? This guy is way harder in Ada's story than in Leon's story. I died so many times for this guy. Maybe because I'm playing on professional and I didn't have to. But listen, who made this man? This man is made out of steel. Like, the amount of bullets this man consumes is insane. And then he shoots it back like he's a machine gun on his hands. Look at this. What is that animation? Like, I didn't quite understand what I needed to do in this fight. So I kind of was a little bit lost most of the times in this boss fight. I thought I could leave, but then it says it won't open. So I was like, oh, so I meant to fight this guy, right? And there's a lot of QTs as well. I'm just gonna say, yeah, it was pretty difficult. This guy was challenging at most and very frustrating. Not gonna lie, at this point I was getting a little frustrated with this boss fight, so I went on the internet to be like, how the hell do you beat this guy? Because all my guns were not doing anything to him. And there was one comment saying on Reddit, I think, back in the day, like 2016 or something like that, saying use the knife. The knife will be your best friend. You can lock him in this QTE time every time. You can get like 2 swipes or 1, and he will eventually die way faster than with any weapon. And so that's what I proceeded to do. Like, look at this. How is this possible? I mean, I completed it, but I was like, wow, the knife was the answer. How the hell was I supposed to know that? I died so many times to this guy, and you're telling me I could have just used a knife. Yeah, Resident Evil 4 is amazing, isn't it? Then after that, all I had to do was to give Leon his rocket. Nothing really interesting to see here. You just run, avoid enemies, and get his rocket launcher. That is it. That's Separate Ways. I didn't enjoy it as much as I thought I would. I mean, playing as Ada is cool, but playing Ada in the Mercenaries is better than playing in this mode. But yeah, we did it on professional mode. I didn't have to do it on professional, but I did it. We got the achievement. And with that, we got the ribbon. Oh, wait. You're probably wondering. The figurines didn't show that. Yeah, here it is. I did it, all right? Firing range, all right? This video is already long. There you go. Nice. Look at the figurines. Cool. And there we go. Oh my god, what a journey. We did it. S stands for stylish, a heart of steel, and all the figurines. That was amazing. What a joy of a game, right? And I can't believe I completed Resident Evil 2, 3, and 4. And I managed to put them all in one video. Just like I said I would. Sheesh. Well, now in the end, now I will ask you, if you liked the video, please press the like button. If you did not, then it's okay. Tell me why didn't you like it. Go in the comments, be like, listen, your editing sucks. And I will be like, you know what? Okay, but help me out. Be constructive, all right? Well, yeah, that will be it, guys. The next video I'll do, so I'll be Resident Evil 4 Remake. You excited about that? Because I am. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!